Parasocial relationships form and develop through. What's up, y'all? We are back in the dojo with your boy, Screen Sensei. What's up, y'all? I got two of them with me now, and I had to bring the gang with me for this one. Reason being, they're examples of parasocial relationships. So, a parasocial relationship is when a one-sided relationship forms with somebody who's maybe fictional or a celebrity, somebody you don't know, or I should say, they don't know you, right? And that can happen with people like Luffy. You got some people who feel that way with Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande. You know, you got people that feel that way with Jay-Z, and then you got some people that feel that way with anime. Even though I mentioned Luffy, I want to give y'all another example just for myself of a parasocial relationship I developed because I seen this character grow.
Kageyama's not the same lonely king of the court he used to be.
Sometimes as we see characters develop, we see them go through struggles. We're like, I like this guy. I didn't like him at first.
You know, I think he's actually calmed down a bit since middle school. That's positive.
What? No way. He's a snotty little shit.
Well, he seemed to have absolute confidence in himself back then. Maybe overconfident. He's a lot less brazen now, don't you think?
Check this out. This is one of the examples of how I didn't like this guy at first.
I have to go to nationals. If your sorry asses ever expect to win anything, you better learn to adapt to the way I set.
You see how he already yelling at him?
Kageyama, it's time for you to go back to the bench.
He's yelling at him very aggressively that the coach had to come talk to him like, buddy, chill down a little bit, buddy. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of times we as athletes, we see that passion and we like, yeah, he right. Dude gotta do better.
Your timing is too slow. A quick attack should be faster than that.
Sorry.
But we gotta check ourselves first.
You shouldn't be obsessing over speed. It isn't about your personal technique. It's about how well you're able to set up the ball for the spiker to hit. You understand? Yes, sir.
He had this situation happen with, you know what? Let me not say that. Let me just show you. Here it is.
Pathetic. How's that different than last year?
Okay, now cut it out.
See, the new recruits have no respect for their captain.
Oh, nice reflexes. He got right behind him. Now he can control it.
If this keeps going,
You see how his pride going back and forth with somebody that's supposed to be his teammate right now. It had dude toupee knockoff. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, I don't really like prideful characters. I don't relate to those type of characters. That's the best thing I should say. But I can understand. And this was one of these moments that stuck out to me where I'm like, I like this guy. Matter of fact, check this out. I see change starting to happen right here.
It's a petty rivalry. Get in the way of the team's success. Yeah! Gets the boot. You two are banned from participating in club activities until you learn to think of yourselves as teammates.
So, right here. They gotta go. They just got banned from one of their favorite things, which is volleyball. You know, being able to, I wasn't a very big volleyball fan, but I can understand what it means or what it feels like to have something you love taken away from you. And watch their responses instantly.
I apologize. I won't pick any more fights with him. Please let me be on the team.
They like, dog, I ain't trying to do this, bro. Let me back in.
Tobio Kageyama, you are evolving quickly.
And I think that's why this character, I started to find myself really liking him. Because what he showed me was, even though you are trying your very hardest, even though you're pushing yourself, even though you're trying to grow, breaking habits is hard. And you don't really break a habit until you understand why the habit is even there. So let's talk about his habit. They call him the king of the court. Check out why.
They were not paying him a compliment, but calling him a tyrant. I've been hearing about it for a long time, but now that I've seen him play, I'm convinced. He got benched at the finals because he was a domineering, power-tripping dictator.
I think to be able to see him take this, go through this, and still push through and persevere, that's when he became one of my favorite characters that led up to one of these moments I'm gonna show you in a few seconds.
He's learned how to build rapport. And for the new and improved Tobio Kageyama, there was only one choice.
Only one choice. He grew, but it's so hard to outgrow those habits.
Sorry. Oikawa read me like a book.
So, just to give a quick recap, parasocial relationships form and develop through connection, through exposure, through relatability. You know, being able to see yourself in a character, or being able to relate to what a character maybe is feeling. Being able to see a character go through struggle and growth. It's so amazing because you're actually able to feel that. And that's why I started this channel, was to be able to talk about these things. Because there's so many different instances where we develop our one-sided relationships, but it's because we're learning something from them. So if you have any ideas of what a parasocial relationship is for yourself, please drop it in the comment or shoot a text to your boy. Well, not a text, because I don't know if y'all got my number, but drop it in the comments. We out, y'all. Y'all want to say goodbye? Peace out, dude. Peace out. They both said peace. Y'all take care.